What's up, my dudes? It's your boy Endangered Tardigrade here, back at it again with remember in my last video when I said maybe people will finally realize that my videos are bad? Listen, this video is gonna be awful. My children, you've been forewarned. Now let us dive deep into this mod. This mod is called the Fabric Furnaces mod. I knew that off the top of my head. Don't worry, did my research. Usually when I make the I didn't do any research joke, it's not true. I do a lot of research for these videos. However, that being said, I've done zero research. See, I told you this was going to be a boring video, but you didn't believe me. So the Fabric Furnaces mod is only for fabric. That might not be true. As I said, I didn't do research. But anyways, right here we have the Fabric Furnace. This is better than a normal furnace because it increases the speed by 1.5 times. The fuel usage also gets increased by 1.5 times. What does that mean? Essentially, it means that it's just the same as a normal furnace, but it smelts faster. That's all it's saying. But Taco, where's the rest of the furnaces? This can't be the only furnace. Well, that's where you're mistaken. This is the only furnace in the game, and the video is now over. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like on this video if you... Okay, I'm joking. As we move along, you will notice that the fuel efficiency will actually be different than the speed. Obviously not in this case, because it would just be too convenient if it was an example of the point that I was trying to make. But yeah, this is the iron furnace. It smelts things twice as fast, uses just as much fuel as a normal furnace would. I know that doesn't really make sense. I know it says 2%. Okay, let's pretend that says 2x and not 2%. By the time that I recognized that this was a mistake, it was already far too late, and then for the sake of continuity, I kept making the mistake. Let's just pretend that the percentage sign is just a partially erased x, and let's move on with ourselves. Oh yeah, the point I was trying to make. So what I was trying to say is that I know that it says the fuel usage is 2 times as much. It doesn't mean that it uses up twice as much coal. What it basically means when these two numbers are the same is it's the same amount, it's just faster. But as you will see coming up, that will not be the case, and I will explain it further once we get right here to this gold one. So the gold furnace is actually a little bit more fuel efficient because it's faster, but it also has the same fuel usage as the iron one that we just looked at. Are you confused? Too bad, I don't have a better way to explain it. That's not due to laziness, that's just because my brain is smooth. Remember, we're speedrunning to smooth brain status. Here we have the diamond furnace with the speed increase. Oh, by the way, the ink is speed increase, okay? I couldn't fit increase on here. So the fuel usage on this, really bad, but the speed increase, really good. Quite honestly, the diamond furnace here just isn't that big of an increase from the gold furnace over there. But you know what is a big increase? When we walk over here and we check out the next one, that's right, we have the Obsidian Furnace, which has a 4 times speed increase and a 2 times fuel usage. That means that it'll go twice as fast and use half as much fuel. I think that's a better way for me to explain it. It's gonna go 4 times as fast as a vanilla furnace, but then it'll also use half as much fuel as a vanilla furnace. Hopefully you're starting to get the idea. Now let's move along. The next one we have right here is the Nether Furnace. Now, in my personal humble opinion, I don't think this is much better than the Obsidian one, but what do I know? I'm apparently not a Minecraft professional. I'm also really bad at math. But anyways, 4.5 times speed increase, 3.5 times fuel usage. It's pretty good still, but I don't know if you would really necessarily want to use it over the Obsidian one, because I think the Obsidian one is a bit more fuel efficient, and the Nether one just doesn't have enough of a speed increase for it to really matter. Right here we have the Emerald Furnace. Now this one is speed increase 8, fuel usage 8. That's big, that's really fast, and it means it uses the same amount of fuel as a normal furnace would for how much things you smelt and whatnot. However, you'll also notice that there's a new thing right here called the dupe chance, and what that means is that whatever item you're smelting has a 33% chance of duplicating into another one of said item, which means that while you're smelting and your thing smelts and does the smelt thing, then guess what? You have a 33% chance of that smelt thing turning into another smelt thing. Man, over time that can add up to a lot of smelt things, but it gets better. Let's keep moving it along. Oh my goodness, look at that. We have a speed increase of 12 times with the this is the end furnace, I assume, and then we have a fuel usage times 10, so it is more fuel efficient, and then we have a 66% chance dupe chance. Oh wow, I actually corrected it on these signs. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know. Did I mess it up over back here? Oh, okay, this was the start of my failures. Actually, my birth was the start of my many failures, but moving on. So yeah, whatever you cook or smelt or whatever in here has a 66% chance of turning into 2 of that item. And then moving on to the final option, which is the hardest one to make. This is the I actually don't know what this one's called. called, honestly. Let's look it up. The Ethereal Furnace has a 32% speed increase. I don't even know what this is going to look like. Hold on. Let's get some coal. Let's get some coal. And let's get some coal. Oh gosh, that is very fast. It has already finished smelting before I could even get in another correct take. I've messed up a lot of times, okay? You don't want a compilation of all the times I messed up, do you? Do you? So this thing is incredibly fast, is incredibly fuel efficient, and has a 100% chance of duplicating whatever item you throw inside of it. And as you can see, we only used 2 coal and we got a whole stack of 64 coal. And better yet, because it duplicates each time, we get 2 stacks of coal out of this coal ore instead of 1. But Taco, you can get a whole lot more coal if you use fortune. Listen, I'm using coal as an example. The point, this furnace, very good. You want to see the crafting recipe for all these furnaces? Bam, there you go. Wow, Taco, is it finally the end of the video? No, you sillies, okay? We're not at the end of the video yet. We got one more thing to show you. So because this mod is based on the iron chests mod, there's a crystal version of each of these furnaces. And quite frankly, I don't think they need to have these. In all honesty, they're not terrible. They look kind of nice. They're see-through, right? So you would think that you would be able to see the face of this through the other side, and I mean through all of the sides, but you can't. And I mean, there's some niceties to that, right? Like you can like use this as a type of glass almost, but I don't know. I think for the sake of some form of realism, it would kind of be nice to see the faces through it. I know that that's probably an unpopular opinion. I'm used to serving out a bunch of those. So was I right? Was this video very boring for you? Let me know in the comments section down below. And while you're at it, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we can do it. If we all put our toes together and wiggle them around, I'm sure some deity will be disgusted enough to grant us a wish. I think that's how that works. Anyways, my name is Taco. Thank you all so much for spending some time with me. I will see you in the next episode. And until then, goodbye, guys.